Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you stay for the story. If you're returning, you know how this works, and let's get to it. So I started with going over the energy that was coming in, and I kept getting very strong messages. And so something told me, like, go with this line and don't just keep starting over, because I kept getting the same information. I got the Tower multiple times. It was sticking out over the Devil, and I also got the Eight of Cups over and over again, and the Three of Swords. I mean, not Three of Swords, Three of Wands and Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords. I've also been getting a lot of 9/9 energy. I'm not great when it comes to astrology, and what's going on in the stars and with the moon and stuff like that. But I heard there's something about an important movement of alignment on 9/9. So maybe that means something to you, or something important is going to happen, or you're going to realize something on this date, or as it approaches, you'll start to really see signs and synchronicities. So what I kept getting is towers, and they were not related to something bad happening to you, just that there's massive change that you're going through. You're going through a massive change, and you're having ideas, and we're going back into Capricorn, and so it's 29 degrees of Capricorn. So if you think about it like this, the next stage is into Aquarius. So it's the end of the Capricorn, this earthly concerns and stuff like that. Moving into new ideas, new information, new things that are happening. So this is an ending. And when things end, like if you're in a relationship, it can be kind of painful. And you start changing, and as you move into a new stage of your life, a new direction. And that's causing a lot of towers. Like I said, this is the third tower I've gotten. And I do not get that it's a bad thing for you. You are moving very peacefully away from the things that don't serve you. And you have a lot of options. We've been getting that Seven of Cups energy over and over again. So you moving away is causing a tower for people, and they're like raising heck about this. They're like, oh, no, and I get the feeling of extreme jealousy. Like, people think that if something good is happening for you, that, why is it happening for you when I did this or that? And why is my life not going like this? Why do they deserve this? And that's not a very generous way to look at people. We don't know what someone's going through. We don't know what they've been through. We make assumptions about people, and people make assumptions about you. And you're like, no, I don't appreciate that. So you're moving away from that. Sorry, my dog was doing something. So let's get back to this. Distractions have been a huge thing. I think this is kind of confirmation here. There's a lot of people trying to distract you away from your direction and moving forward because you are being successful. And that's triggering huge issues with them. They do not want you to change like this. They appreciated having access to you, you feeling a sense of needing approval, or needing people to celebrate your achievements. And now you're in a place where you're like, no, I don't need you to think that I'm doing a good job. I don't need you to approve of what I'm doing. I feel it. I'm seeing the signs. And you're really standing strong in this. You've staked your claim on who you are and what you want in this world. And nothing's going to stop you from that, because you've put in the work. This is hard work. This is a 9 of Wands. You have had to go through all those other wands to get here. That building, that defense, that, structure, that passion. You have followed it. And you also got the Nine of Cups. And I love this Nine of Cups because to me, this just shows like, yeah, I put in the work. I put in the time. I'm feeling myself. And you guys you're feeling yourselves finally, and this is bringing, you're moving away from all this junk that people have been throwing at you. You don't need this. You're like, yeah, whatever. All these cards are like moving away from this emotional stuff, moving away from these thoughts and words and slander that people have been spewing at you, and as you move away, you move into the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, that sounds like a really good plan. I mean, their tower is your Wheel of Fortune. They're freaking out that this is a bad thing for them. It's a great thing for you. And you really are, you've got direction. You're like, yeah, I'm solid. Like you're really standing by what you believe and moving forward. You're not looking back. See, there's no looking back. It's always forward for you. You're looking life directly in the eyes. And, you're strong. This is really strong energy. Oh, and I wanted to say I got a whole bunch of Virgo cards when I was doing it. So I wanted to say happy birthday, Virgos. I'm so sorry I haven't said that. I wasn't feeling good, so it kind of spaced. I actually have a lot of Virgos in my life. My oldest child is a Virgo. So that's exciting. It's a great season. I have a lot of family and, people that have been in my life that are Virgos. I really think you guys are cool. I know you guys get in your heads a lot, and remember to get outside of this. Like, we are putting the end of cycles. We are moving forward into celebration. We have faith in what we've been doing, that there'll be justice with a change in perspective. That's really important to remember, that just because the reason we have certain aspects of our signs and things that come up is to remind us that we are sorry, my dog. Again, distractions. So I think take some time to make sure, this Virgo season is a good time to remember that being a hermit can actually really help you. Going into hermit energy can really help you move forward and actually not get distracted. See, today, I really wish I had closed my door so that my dog wasn't in here just doing crazy stuff while I'm trying to do this reading. So, but again, we can't get away from all distractions, because this goes into these people and these towers and stuff. This was in the deck upside down, and this usually I see as a victory card. And they are very upset that you are having victory. They are feeling really out of sorts about this. It is really causing a tower. It is really causing a problem for them. But you are really strong in your security, and you are feeling yourself, and you're loving this. So you're moving away from this. You don't have to worry about it. So let's see what else we got, because that was a little fast. And I do get that this is kind of moving fast. We are moving towards the end very quickly. We're moving through lessons and issues a lot faster than we were previously. And, there's going to be, this is dealing with a higher authority. This is, a higher knowing is really, guiding you. You're having faith in that, and then that's moving you towards this knowing, this activation. So let's see what else we get to clarify this really great energy. Like, your energy is great. Like, don't let these people energy, because they want to stop you. I mean, I have had the weirdest stuff happen to me. Like, as this channel has gotten more successful, because of you guys, because I'm connecting with you. Without you, I'm not here. What's the point? Like, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to connect with you. I'm here to make sure that you know that there are others out here that are feeling the same things, that are picking up on the same things. Oh my gosh, another tower. They are freaking out. I mean, I have gotten the weirdest stuff happening. I'm not joking. Things that I'm like, this is not normal. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you want to throw this at me and that at me? That's so petty. Do you not understand that when you direct that kind of hostility at others, this is what's going to happen? You're going to burn down the tower and get stuck. Like, I've already moved on. You guys have moved on. And I know this feels personal because I'm trying to come to you guys and give you readings and be positive, and there's a lot of weird energies coming at me that don't want me to give you guys this information. And I know that sounds maybe paranoid, but I think some of you have been picking up on that. You've been picking up on that, you know, as you move forward, you're hitting some really strange feelings, like maybe physically, this is hitting you like, yeah, hitting you. See, yeah, there's stuff being directed at you. And I'm not even saying you don't have to believe in black magic or anything, but somebody could just be like bad mouthing you out there, that, cursing your name, wanting you to fail, using all their generosity and all the gifts that they have to direct hostility at you. Like, a smear campaign, just continuously directing all that powerful energy they have, that if they realized, they could just direct it at themselves and have everything they could possibly want. You know that. You know that if you are strong in your emotions, you are like knowing who you are. Like, not what somebody else wants you to be, not what's nice, not what's convenient, but really, truly who you are. That if you move away from all this stuff, you'll have massive abundance. You'll have emotional abundance, massive, physical abundance, and you will really own your feelings. But see, this, you're not just going around emotionally crazy and stuff like that. You are really clear with them. You don't need to hurt people. People may think you are so nice and so wonderful and see that as that you're a victim, that you're a patsy, that you are naive. Little do they know that it's actually the intelligent person, like you guys, that looks at a situation and goes, I could crush this person. I know exactly how to pierce someone's heart. I'm that emotionally intelligent, but I won't do that because I am a kind person. Just because you have the ability to nuke someone, because you have the ability to stab them and pour their cup out, it's the intelligent person who realizes that is a nowhere plan. We are all connected. We all share the same planet. We all share the same earth. You're seeing that. And, they did their best. They ended you. And in a way, that was such a blessing, because the person you were being was a person of who people wanted you to be. And when they finally just ended that person, when there was nowhere left for you to go, when you couldn't even find a corner of light, like a sliver of light, you still had it within yourself, and you grew this amazing person. You gave birth to who you are now. This a really amazing, kind person. This is causing, your light is causing judgment. It's causing a complete and total judgment of these people. And they're freaking out because you just keep moving away. How many times does this card come up in different ways? You are just moving away and they just can't take it. Like, oh my gosh, they cannot take it. But good for you. Good for you, because you know what? You're never truly alone. You have others who resonate with you. They may not be nearby. They may not be, right there. But wish upon a star. When I was a kid, I was a pretty lonely kid, to be real honest. And I lived on the third floor of a Victorian, so it was really high up. And I would look out the window and go, I know that there are other people like me. I know I'm not alone. And I took that seriously. And so when I started this channel, I was like, wow, this is my collective. This is my soul family. And it's not a cliche. It's not it's truth. It's fulfillment. I sit here and read what you guys write. I can feel your energy, and I'm like, wow, you are really awesome people. And I don't know who needs to hear this, because I don't benefit from you believing that, except that you feel better, that the vibration on this earth returns to a harmonious, loving state. That is really what I want. I want more than anything for you guys to remember who you are, to really have faith in those, tower again. They just are freaking out. Okay, it's just, but because the sun's shining and everything they've done is being in the light. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but turn on the news, even if you don't watch the news, and go on the Department of Justice YouTube channel. They are suing these huge corporations, these huge megalomaniac, institutions, and because the people are getting justice. So let's see if there's anything else. A lot of really, your passion, your strength, is leading to the death of a lot of yucky energy, a lot of institutions, because you are sitting as the Empress. You've gotten the High Priestess a lot, but the Empress, you are full of ideas, you are full of creativity, you are full of, beauty. And I've just been getting so much amazing energy from you guys. And, hey, look, I like coming on here because, you guys show up for me and I show up for you. And this is a great relationship. And we are raising the vibration together. And I so greatly appreciate it. So let's see if get a little advice on that, on how to hold tight to that way, because it can be lonely. It can be so lonely to feel like, nobody else feels this way. They're treating me like I'm an idiot. They're treating me like I'm, foolish and too trusting. Too trusting? No, the problem is, if people hurt you because you trust them, they're messed up. Just remember that. They're messed up if they hurt a vulnerable person, object, thing. People who hurt animals that, can't defend themselves are not nice people. So why is it okay to hurt, another human being just because you can? Okay, I can hurt people too. We all can. Choose not to. And you guys are doing that. So yeah, you're manifesting, and this is all a cycle. Like, I want you guys to think back to where you were. I've been getting a lot of, I used to be a nanny, and I was kind of known as Mary Poppins. And if you've ever seen Mary Poppins, you know that she's a badass. She's a badass. Like, don't mess with Mary Poppins. And I think that's what, it keeps coming up because it was the 65th anniversary. So, I know a lot of people were not, I wasn't around in that many years ago, but it's more the spirit of it. Like, a spoonful of sugar does help the medicine go down. Like, we are more receptive to people if we're kind and people actually know that we care, because then whatever constructive advice we give them is from a place of love. They feel that. You have to build a relationship in order to get to a place where you can actually tell someone, hey, that's great, but I think you might want to go in a different direction. And people don't want to hear that. But you guys you're coming here, so you do. So that's great. I love that you guys are here. We got 31, fish pose, release, surrender to your higher self, and release all judgments. Yes, and I feel like this is confirmation for you guys, because I feel like you have followed the rainbow, gotten to your gold, which is really your manifestations, your abundance. Your pot of gold is your ideas, your shining light, your radiating gold. I get these orange warm colors, and that's why I keep getting attracted to these orange colors. I actually have this color on my toes, because I'm feeling this feeling, this bright orange glow of manifestation. It's even, gold is, yes, very, very higher, but I'm getting that you guys are pulling in the earth and the celestial and creating from that. So it's creating this really rich orange aura around you guys. This feeling of harvest. I mean, we're going through Capricorn. We're going to the end of the summer where I live, and where I live, it gets really hot. Almost as soon as the summer is about to end, it's like blows up and gets really warm. So I think there's going to be even more abundance that manifests. I hate using that word over and over again. It's kind of annoying. But it's hard to come up with words that really say what, yeah. So I guess maybe that's the point of getting this card, wild, because maybe we're trying to be too serene about things, and we really need to be of the earth right now. We're going, we're in the time of Virgo, which is an earth energy. And Virgo can, like I said, they're really awesome and stuff, but they can get really in their heads. So really, honing in on that earth right now, that earth manifestation, that earth grounding, that earth of the earth, and really feeling your essence, feeling that wild essence within yourself, that just complete opening up and being one with everything. Like, I know it's tempting to close yourself up and keep yourself safe. But I guarantee you, for the amount of times you get hurt, the amount of times that you are loved and welcomed, those people are trying to stop you on your path, because they put up these things and they see like, oh, how dare you? I don't want that. I don't want the good and the happy and the love and the light. I think that's eh. And I'm like, that's your choice. Live that way. But I choose to live in the light, and I choose to be here with you guys, and I choose to read your energy. And I'm so grateful that you guys joined me. I hope that you enjoyed the story. And if you did, I hope you come back and really, build this relationship we're growing. I'm really loving having this community and this koala collective, and I love my little koalas. If you ever want to know about that, feel free to ask. I'm going to start trying to do something now that I'm feeling a little better, where on Thursdays I'll answer your questions. So if you have any questions specifically, I will try to answer them on Thursday. If it doesn't happen this week, it's probably because I'm not feeling good. But if you have questions, please put them in the comments. I might start a community thing and ask for your questions there too. And well, I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you so much. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share, comment, make this a relationship. We are in this together. Bye, guys.